Welcome, nerds, and we're taking a look at this series on role-playing games and comic books from back when I was in junior high. So this one is called Ogre, and this was sort of a sci-fi role-playing game. And honestly, I don't think we played this set at all. This looks like it hasn't even been opened. But you would have this piece of paper map thing, if I remember right, and you'd have all these little tokens. Here's a bag of them that are already cut out, so you have these like baggies from these different games, and some of them were card games, some of them were like this where they'd come on a sheet and they're perforated and you just kind of break them apart, or in this case I guess cut them apart. And then they'd have maps like this one where you'd have some grids. Open it up. It's not super huge, about the size of two pieces of paper, and then gives you some terrain and some stuff like waterways and stuff where you might have to maneuver around. And then you'd have things, let's see if I can find on here some of the cool stuff you'd have. You'd have like battle tanks and infantry troops, and they'd have different characteristics or whatever as far as how much they could take as far as damage, and then how much they could inflict. So you would have them running around as ready troops, and then if they got hurt or something, they flip it over and they'd get smashed. You can see there's different types of stuff like mech armor, and I guess you could probably stack these things. I don't really remember how this game played, but lots of interesting ways to play these role-playing games, and I'm putting this one out there to see if anyone's played Ogre. I remember it was one of the cooler ones, and again it was a different flavor. So a lot of these games, like Illuminati was sort of a funny one based on conspiracy theories. Car Wars was sort of Road Warrior mixed with James Bond, and you're driving around shooting each other in vehicles. And then Ogre was battle tanks and in space, like Starship Troopers mixed with the battle tech or something. And you need very little, like sometimes just 2 dice if that, and then some game pieces were about the most complex thing. And I'm throwing this out there to see if anybody's played Ogre, and if you have, let us know what you think, and let us know what you think of the series. And as always, thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.